this bar, you came across a few situations and just reminisce for some time. You entered in here without too much care and worry, and after finishing up a trial, you now have access to all known, or at least well-known, recorded record. But the longer you dive in, the harder it'll hit your body. But that's for another time. In the meantime, you are all currently a little bit drunk. Some of you are doing a little bit better than others, surprisingly. Stars
I
passed
don't
out.
think my drank.
You could have had a
I don't
drink
think
after.
Lillian drank.
You could have had a drink after. It's really not that important. You're not going to be hindered in any way.
Did I pass the drinking test? I think I did, didn't I?
I believe you
Oh
all
yeah,
did.
someone did. That wasn't me. I didn't.
Okay.
No.
Or no, wait, no. I think I did because I got a bunch
You
of
did
rerolls.
bless. Bless! You were blessed. Or blessed.
Yeah, basically, if you didn't have the
Bartender
bonuses,
loves you.
a good amount of you would have failed. But whatever. Entering into the situation, you remembered that Kilmore...
You said I got to try again, though, last time?
Yeah, but first I'm going to have Kelmore scene take place, and then we're going to get back to you guys. As you all did this, Kelmore headed out to the mayoral office, where he is currently at, trying to figure out any information he can acquire on the people that came here before the most of the group. As you wandered around, Kelmore, it wasn't that hard to find. People pointed it out to you. You didn't have to face a trial. You didn't have to fight someone to the death, even though you tried to ask a couple of times.
Boring.
As you enter inside, because there was really no one blocking the area and the door was already open, someone was already here. You look at roughly 5 people and a strange, cryptic shadow behind another. I don't know if you consider them a person.
I see the shadow-looking thing. If it's just a shadow-looking thing, I'll just think it's a shadow-looking thing.
Yeah.
I don't consider them shadows people.
Unless my character is aware that there are shadow people.
It just looks like a massive blob of darkness behind a person.
Then a shadow thing.
Yeah, it's what I described. You see 5 individuals already here and the shadow person. But you don't really see anyone that's in charge. They seem to be just politely talking. As you enter inside, the one that looks more human than anything else looks towards you and states, welcome. Is there something I can help you with? You don't seem to be from around here.
Indeed, I am new here, and I am looking to talk to either the mayor or someone in a similar position who may be able to help me with something I am looking for.
Oh, well, certainly. While we at the council do have a mayoral office, they are currently in the back room if you so require them. May I ask for what purpose?
I am looking for 2 people that I was told that had recently come here, and that they have recently already passed some of the trials here, and I'm looking for them so I can speak to them.
Oh, well, that shouldn't be too much of an issue. Please go ahead towards the north section, which would be for you south.
I give a nod and I say thank you to all of them as I proceed to walk there.
Sorry to interrupt. Can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
I can.
No, that's why I'm responding.
It makes sense.
I still hate you, but I hear you.
As you enter into the office, you do see the individual that they were speaking of. A nice tall man, roughly 5'7". Nah, that's average height, I think. A nice average height looking man, 5'7". White eyes, golden eyes, white hair with a brimming coat of gold. They stand up from the chair that they were politely reading a book from and state, I don't know you. So welcome, newcomer. How can I help you?
Hello, sir. I take it you're the mayor of this town?
I am more or less the de facto leader. Is there something I can help you with?
I do hope so. My name is Kelmore, and I am looking for 2 people. I was told that they had passed some trials, and I was looking for them so I can speak to them about important matters. I was told that you may be able to help.
Ah, yes. If you're looking about the people that have entered inside already, you can speak with the census department in the uppermost section. Unless there's someone specific that you don't want others knowing about.
I don't see any reason why I can't tell you their names. I'm looking for 2 women. One moment as I find their names.
I'm looking for 2 women. Who are they? I don't know.
I just need a moment to find their names.
I know. I'm just joshing you.
Alright, I believe it was Cecilia who was the one I found. I am looking for 2 women. One is by the name of Avalon and the other is Vivian. They should be magic users, and I heard that one of them had a scar across their face.
Those names do not ring a bell, but the individuals that you're speaking of, you given the description of how they look, do seem to have at least acquired some information on time manipulation. If I had to wager, they're still in the in the time cavern, in the north section.
What can you tell me about that place?
It is a temporal place. It often deals with time, such as magical time. I forget what those casters call it. Temporal magic. It's not something in my field of study, but they generally deal with reverting time, placing one's body in a time before a certain state, as if they had a disease that they could cure by simply reverting it. Or perhaps increasing their age in order to adapt to the situation.
I see. Do you know any? I plan on going there then. Thank you. In case though, I don't want to miss them. In case they leave before I get there. Do you know of anyone that I can leave a message to, both so that they would come in contact with, so that they'll know to meet up with me?
I don't have the day-to-day, I'm afraid. Meaning he doesn't keep constant visual on anyone moving around.
Do you know what their names that they go by?
I'm afraid I do not. I just had the description given to me and where they were heading.
I see. Thank you. All right then I will head down that way. What was the place you said to go to look for people?
The Census Bureau. It's in the north section of the city. Close to the same destination as you're heading now. Or would be heading to the Time Cavern.
Thank you. I will head to both places then. Thank you very much.
Alright.
I will turn to go. Oh, Mayor. What is your name by any chance?
Oh, what are my manners? I am Lee Kanavara, but I simply go by Mayor. It's simpler for most people.
My name is Kelmore, and I thank you for your help. I will turn. Oh, who are the group of people on the outside, down the hallway?
The council.
I I see. That's an interesting group of people. What was the shadow thing behind one of the council members?
Oh, you mean Constable Kara? He deals with necrotic power.
Okay.
So
Thank
often
you.
than not, he summons creatures, beings, spirits of the dead, or the living sometimes. I believe that is his. I believe warlocks call it their patron.
I see. Thank you. I will, oh, if you have any work or anything that you might find of interest for us, we are at I'll give the name of the inn that we're at. And
Okay.
me and my friends are staying there or, for the next week or so. So if you have anything of interest that you think we might be able to handle, well, you can send us a notice there.
I don't have anything in the repertoire, but I'll see what I can't muster up.
Thank you. I'll give a bow and turn to leave.
All right. As you leave and head towards the census bureau, I'm just gonna do it really quick. They really have no more information other than your sisters came with 5 other individuals. One of them is currently with your party. The other, oh wait, total of 5 individuals. The other 2 are really no one of concern, at least to you. They are in the city, but they are not keeping tallies on where everyone is. So the only destination that they know of is that they entered inside and headed towards the, I'm gonna mess it up again, but Time Cavern. After that,
Temporal Cavern.
it's up to them to decide where they want to go.
All right. Hey, can they give me any information about the cavern? Is there like anything of interest? Is it like just a big hole made?
It's a temporal place where someone is judged or their body is worn and torn. It is a place where people can go and train to acquire certain skills or perhaps get certain blessings. For example, if someone's in a state of paralysis or mind withdrawal, they can bring the body back to a certain state before it was in this place. Or if they have some sort of disease that can be not there over time, I really had no way of phrasing it, they could advance time in order for them to get over it. Like chickenpox.
All right. I will
There are
head
more
towards
advanced
the
things you can
cavern.
do, but that's the simplest thing they can give you without going over their jurisdiction.
Very well. I'll go to the cavern. I was kind of hoping that I could have them leave some kind of notice in case I missed them, but I guess they can't do that. So I'll head down there.
Even if you could, they wouldn't know exactly where they would go. The best way I can phrase it is this place is not the FBI.
It was just a thought.
Nah, it's an interesting one, but unless you're in a super strict city, it really wouldn't work. I mean, the only places that it might work is if you give this notice to every bar in town. Maybe that'll work.
Can I get a list of all the bars in town?
There's about 5 of them. You can do that. I'm
I'll
not
take
gonna name
the
them.
I'll take that list, but I'll head to the cavern first.
Okay. As the rest of the group currently is drinking, some less than others and some not at all. Star's still passed out. Martha then states to the group, "So, wrong attitude. All right, seems like everyone managed to gulp them down this time. Congratulations. You, however, seem to not hold your liquor that well." Star currently passed out. All right, is there anyone else that would like to try again, or are you good for the day?
I believe we had one. I believe we have one of our group, our newer friend. I believe she would like to try again.
Michelle, you're muted, by the way.
She's-
Martha then looks towards Leanne. All right, which game? Drinking or darts?
Guys.
All right, same rules as before. There's a certain point increase if you throw more than one dart, and the more you throw, the more.
Michelle,
Yeah.
if you would like, Lathander may bless you.
I was gonna ask if I could use the roll from before.
I don't know.
No.
I
I
don't
would
know about
say
that.
beforehand. You would have to wait until next session, because we were wrapping up.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, I will cast bless on him.
All right.
I'm
May
just gonna-
Lathander bless you.
Yes. And I'm gonna try and throw all 10. Why the hell not?
Bartholomew just like hits the floor just as she grabs all 10 of the darts.
Oh, I fucked that up hard.
Oh no! He was
Wait.
right to duck.
It's a 30, right?
Let's see. It was 12 and then 10. So 10 darts. Each dart is plus 2.
So
34.
already she fucked that up.
Because I can add 11 to my roll before the blast. So
Okay, that would be 19. D4. Oh wait. Is it still D4 land? I don't think so.
blast is D4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's D4.
So it'd be 19.
So he gets to roll a D4.
D4 would be an increase of, if you can make it max 23. That would still leave off 9 points.
Okay, then I'm just gonna roll the D4 and I'm gonna use the paladin's boost. Oh wow. Okay, so that would be 12, and then 17 with the paladin. So.
It's still too low. You didn't really have to throw up 10. You could have done like 5 and 5, 2, 5 times.
I thought you said you had to throw all 10.
Not all at once.
Oh, I misheard you last time then.
I said you could if you wanted to. But the DC would increase for however many you added on to it. I mean, don't get me
Okay.
wrong, you can come back to the bar and do it again. But for today, she doesn't want any more holes in her wall.
So I can't do it again today?
Not today. So you'll have to take a long rest before you do it again. And honestly, it's
Okay.
getting closer to the PM than the AM. So you'll have a chance the coming day.
I have a quick question real quick, out of character.
Alright.
I know the time change for us, like, what's the time frame on this game? Because I know our time changed, so I'm just want to be sure.
It is still
Like-
2 hours at the time that it is now.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah, I
thank you.
mean, I'm good. So
I'm good. I just wanted to make sure.
Okay. Martha then looks towards the rest of you after a few drinks here and there. Star eventually wakes up. Glad to see you're still okay. Shut up. Okay. Oh, you're all still here. I usually give my she stops after a quick second. Anyways, where'd Kelmore go?
actually, that's a good question. I didn't see where he went.
I think he was looking for his sisters or something.
Oh, he's always looking for his sisters. That's nothing new.
Yeah, but they might actually be here.
Oh, my family might be here. Blah, 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 blah.
Star
At
agrees.
least some
even-
of his. Well, at least more than one member of his family may still be alive.
Good for him, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, if he wants, he can. As she wobbles. He could probably go to the Census Bureau or something. I don't know. He probably should have asked me. Would have saved him the trip.
I mean, you weren't exactly responsive.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, who would have
passed
thought
out.
I'd be out drinking you?
She just scowls.
Granted,
Hmm.
shenanigans were involved, but we'll ignore that part
Should we help him?
because it's
Or we can just go to sleep. It's like 8 p.m.
I could meditate.
I mean, if you want, you can
I could always sleep.
follow me to my old house. I still have
Let's
to
go
pay
with
that
him.
dumb visit.
Sure.
Let's go with him.
I'm being paid to escort you, so I'll go where you go.
Let's go to the
Yep.
census then,
Let's go.
see where Kelmore could have gone. Martha, if he comes over here, here's a note. She scribbled something down.
He's always had a terrible sense of direction. He probably got lost. Don't worry.
As she wobbles on her. Anyways, let's go to the bureau. Do y'all head over?
Sure.
Yeah, Shade's just gonna make sure he's sticking close to Star. Because that's the job.
Okay. As you all head over, you do need to stay close to Star. Not because she needs the help for this, but she does need help walking. So eventually
Yeah,
your
I'll just
team does make it
be
there.
helping her up the whole time, I guess.
They ask about if some guy's been here, giving Kelmore's description but without giving him the name. They give the details that they asked for, such and such place. So you guys can either go to the... Man, I screwed it up in my head again. You can either go to the Time Cavern or Star's house. You have plenty of time to do both, but it's up to you to decide which one.
Well, Miss Star, which would you rather do? Go talk to your parents or visit another location first and put off that meeting?
Something tells me she would rather fight a friggin' Balrog than visit her parents, but
She nods. Although I don't know what that is.
it's from a book I read or something. I heard they're making a movie soon.
Alright. You guys head for the Time Cavern, but Kelmore will get there a few minutes earlier. Why is the map so graded on this account? There we go. Oops, wrong account. Kelmore, as you head over there without too much issue, you were given easy enough directions. You were also given a small map that led you from point A to point B. So you really couldn't have gotten lost. I mean, unless you were determined.
You broke up a bit on me. Can you repeat that?
You got a map that gave you to point A to point B, so unless you were determined to get lost, you were fine.
Got it. I'll approach this spooky.
You broke on me. I heard I'll approach Spooky, so I'll take it. Spooky and Spooky.
I will approach this spooky person.
Oh, I mean, if you find tiefling Spooky with weird red markings on them, that's fair.
That's
Racist.
Acquiring enough guts to make way towards the spooky tiefling person. They simply bow in a gesture of, well, in a gesture of a monk. They relate to you this information, as if expecting you. It's really hard to tell. Greetings and salutations, young one. It has been some time since your arrival has been dated. Although you were expected to be here, it is still a surprise that you would arrive. How may this one help you in this day?
Hey,
I look forward to whatever.
I found a
it
new
is.
picture for my character, by the way.
My name is Kelmore. What is your name?
I am the one that goes by Han. You see his name tag. They're very fashionable in this town.
Yes, a very fashionable name. Thank you.
Not the name, tags.
Oh, it's adorable.
That's what I mean. I'm pointing at the floating name.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Han, there are a number of things that I am looking for here. 2 women, and as well as potential cure for another woman who is also dear to me, who is underneath some kind of temporal stasis, hoping to reconnect with those 2 and find a way to save the other.
I see. So it's as the seers have foretold. Very well then. While they are still on the trek, I suppose you can proceed, even though the danger is quite great towards you alone.
Very well. Thank you, Han. Is there any information that I need to know, or that you would be able to?
Inside you will face many trials and tribulations, each one dealing with time and the measurements of it. Whether you are able to pass or not, that is for you to decide. Although time has foretold you being here, it is not the end-all be-all.
I understood. Thank you, Han. I will proceed to take these trials then.
Very well then. As that is said, it is quite difficult for an individual to pass them, and even more so to survive them. So if you have anyone you are willing to trust by your side. Before he actually finishes that, the rest of the group arrives.
Ah, darn. I kind of wanted to do it by myself. For as long as I
By the way, that's what she looks like now. She looks completely different than before. I found a picture I liked.
Oh wait, did you change it
Neat.
again?
Well, no, I didn't have a picture I liked last time after I made her a princess. I hadn't found a new picture then.
Oh no, that's all right.
She definitely looks more princessly in that one.
I'm just quickly making.
But I'm assuming that's what she looks like under the armor.
Yeah, she's wearing it in stealth mode, so you can't tell that she's wearing armor.
Ah.
Okay. Kelmore, you enter into the passageway before everyone else does. Then. So I'm gonna do this interestingly enough then. I suppose you can, since everyone else hadn't arrived just yet. Ignore the size of your token, because it is currently loading and it'll grow big. Just pretend everyone's there as it's loading. I can run the game, but uploading, it takes forever. I don't know why. So as you all head towards the
Yeah,
cavern...
you would think it'd be the other one.
Yeah. You see a man, a tiefling, robust. He does have red etched markings all over his body. I don't know, he could be terrifying if you consider that terrifying, or it could just be a man with tattoos. The man looks towards you all and states, "Welcome to the temple of the Cavern of Time. And you're massive." And paste the rest. Just let me give you control of the said token.
might help.
Just a bit. You get your own flying name tag. You should have control now. So as you all enter inside the area, the man named Han that you can see by his name tag presents to you this message. Greetings and salutations, one and all. Well, as your approach had been deemed presentable in this day, in this night, it has been a frivolous one. To what honor brings you here?
Is this where your house is, Star?
No, we're in the Time Tavern the census guy told us about. He said Kelmore was heading this way.
Alright. Yeah, we want to go in there. That's pretty much it. We got a friend here.
Ah, you must be the one that's dealing with the self. Very well then. You don't know what the pause was for, but Star just goes up and then states, sure, whatever. Very well then. Inside you will face many trials dealing with time itself. While it is dangerous to go alone, your group seems sustainable enough to weather these trials. But that does not mean you will succeed. A bit of warning. If you go in without an effort to work as one, then the individual will fall before the night is over.
I'm gonna look at a couple of the members. Some of these people aren't really up for this.
That's a lie, and you know it. I'm a team player through and through. As
Bartholomew
all
and
anointed
Star
one
say
should
at
be.
the exact same time. Han then states, "You may try the trial another time. It is quite dangerous to the body as well as the mind."
Well, if our friend went in, we should go help him then.
Very well then. He does step
Sure.
inside. Please proceed and do be wary. So, this is how it's gonna go. I'm gonna do Kelmore's trial first, and then everyone else after that. He'll be one step in, so long as he passes the trials. If he doesn't, you'll have a 1d4 chance of getting close enough to him. If he does somehow manage to pass them all without ever getting caught, I don't know. Never really thought of some individual going in this alone. I don't know, maybe I'll give him something extra. It's a thought.
You get a button.
As you enter into the first room, Kelmore, you decide, oh look, a giant hourglass. You can go north, south, or continue west. The sands in the hourglass seem to be going up rather than down. That may signify something, or it may not.
Is there anything in this room? Can I do like a perception check?
You may go for it. Looking around the room, you do see what appears to be a giant hourglass, 4 pillars with strange engraved markings on them. While you can't read them, they do seem to be, You don't have the artisan background, right?
No.
They do seem to be very beautiful, elaborate pictures with some strange design, but unfortunately you can't really interpret what it means. Beyond that, the hourglass in front of you seems to be dripping slowly down the sand every second. Soon enough, the sand in the hourglass will finish and go to the bottom. To the top. Sorry. Forgot it was going up.
Is there nothing else about this room? No drawings, no indication? Is this hourglass? Is the way its placement, the way its sand is going, if there's no correlation with something about the room?
The only information you have are those depictions in the 4 pillars, but without the artisan background, you can roll insight with disadvantage.
Of what?
Insight. Art really isn't your thing. It's pretty, it's elaborate, but it really means nothing to you. Roughly right now, it does seem that you have very little time before the sand goes all the way up. Is there anything else you're doing?
I guess I will go north if I can't figure out anything else about this room.
All right. As you begin to head north, the hourglass finishes, and then you wind up flipping around and heading south. Of not your own volition. But the next map does open to you, or at least this portion does. As the rest of the team enters inside this room.
Tell me what exactly this place is.
Specifically, this is
Out of character.
Specifically, this is the Time Cavern. It is a place where temporal mages train, hone their skills, or adapt. You can learn certain skills here that deal with time. Like displacement of time, that one thing, I think it's called... where you can change someone's role to
Temporal.
whatever you roll.
Divination.
Yeah. No, that's not the right word, but yes.
Wait, you can get portent here?
Foresight?
Potentially.
Something like that.
No, the foresight gives you advantage on everything.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
No, portend you roll dice and then you can apply
Portent.
those dice rolls later.
That's
It
Yeah.
doesn't- It all depends on how
I'm
well
playing
you
a divination
can do.
wizard.
If you do fantastic, you
No,
can get some really good stuff.
That would be foresight, is what you're thinking of.
Just barely pass, you can get something. All right. The rest of the group enters inside. Is Leanne also following? You're still outside the cave.
Lillian, you mean?
Oh, sorry. Lillian.
You keep saying Leanne.
I don't know why. I'm bad with names.
Yes, your character.
As you enter inside, you see a massive cavern. In the area, you see a south gate, a north gate, and a west gate. You also see 4 pillars. Is there anything you're doing as you currently see the sand going down?
Can I roll perception?
Sure.
Oh, I failed that.
Oh.
Let's see. Divine sense. Noxious odor. Powerful good. Rings. Heavenly music. Land, you sense undead to your south, west, and north. Not in this room, but in
Southwest
that
and
distance.
Can you ping that?
Out of this area, so you wouldn't know exactly where. But not in this room.
Okay. Okay. I tell everybody that.
Yeah, that seems to sort of make sense with time, I guess. I don't really understand magic.
I'm gonna shake the giant hourglass. Don't worry, I understand magic. As he just touches this random ass hourglass, just starts shaking it, see if the sand falls slightly faster, like an actual hourglass.
And you turn into a baby.
Roll.
No, I turn into an old man. Thank you.
Roll a d20.
Sure. Since you asked so nicely. Top 75%, you know.
You shake it, and it almost falls to the right side of you. You quickly move it to the back.
Oh, toilet paper!
Oh, is it? Oh, shit.
Can I try to figure out what the carvings on the pillars mean?
Sure. Do you have the artisan background?
Nope.
Then insight with disadvantage.
Disadvantage, okay.
However, as you look at it, Star goes, maybe I can figure something out, giving you a flat roll, but 17 and 20 is still pretty good.
I mean, unless they have anything to do with crime, I don't know shit about them.
Observing the pillars and looking around them, you can depict that the hourglass and the time signify something.
Can I make an Arcana check?
Sure. By the way, you're in this room.
24.
Yeah, you'll still get the same thing. But
I can't really see the board really well from where I'm at, so
oh, okay.
I can't zoom out. If I zoom out too far, it's hard for me to see it.
Okay. I'll just include this with Shade's information. Shade and Leanne, looking at the information you gathered, Shade, you can tell that the hourglass with the symbology on the carvings seem to be resembling time and the path you could have chosen but decided not to. Looking at this, once the hourglass changes, you will be switched out of a room into the opposite direction. Based off of that, you can tell and discern, Leanne, that that is the magical effect of the hourglass. However, you can also force this switch if you decide to flip it on your own, which Bartholomew almost accidentally did. But once you exit into a room, the switch happens automatically.
What does the switch do again?
If you exit out of one room, the hourglass flips. Well, the sand flips the opposite direction, and the person that exited out of the room will go in the opposite direction of the room they exited. To make it clearer, if Lan goes completely south, the hourglass flips, and Lan would be on the north section, and no one would know where he went.
So it seems to me...
I stopped someone from doing that.
Well, he
it
didn't
seems
go
to me
completely south.
the
he's
way to
just
go
there.
forward is to leave and flip the hourglass then, right?
Yeah, whatever. And it would let us in and go.
Right.
To be specific,
Right?
Try it.
To be specific, Lan, the undead you feel are close to the south, close to your west, but further away that you could easily avoid them to your north.
A very good decision. Check that as number one.
Yeah, but I want to kill him. I want to get rid of him. But I guess we don't
So
have
he
to.
probably doesn't tell us because we would want to avoid them.
No, I tell everybody. I wouldn't keep it from anybody.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna go south then.
As I told
Who's
you,
with
I
me?
think I feel it.
Move together as a group.
Yeah.
I agree, and
I
I
tell them that
think
I
that-
feel more undead to the other. I deceive everyone.
Roll deception then.
Okay.
I mean, I'm a criminal. It's kind of my forte to know if someone's lying or not.
And see if your insight can beat my deception.
Oh, pretty good roll.
Everyone else can roll insight as well. Oh, wow.
Oh shit!
Yep.
I'm better
You
at
can roll.
lying than I am at, being lied to.
Me too.
Lan has never lied ever.
Nope.
He tells the truth, I swear it. I'm on this guy's side.
I mean, none of you can really sense the undead, so kind of hard to tell if they're lying or not.
No.
Yeah, I'm like, it's definitely less this way. There's some on both sides, but less this way. Let's go this way. And I start heading towards where I feel the undead.
That would be.
The
Oh,
only one who's suspicious of him is me, but
Where
I
you
can't
feel the
really
undead?
disprove him.
Yeah, head towards it. Yeah, that way.
so south.
Yes,
Okay. Everyone follows.
I'm heading that way. Yeah.
As soon as
We
you
want
do,
to head towards the undead?
No, I tell them that. I told you guys that they were on both sides. They're either way, but it's less. It feels less this way.
okay.
Oh, okay.
If we try to leave
That was-
this way, we're gonna go north.
That was the deception. What was that?
So, okay, out of character. So you actually feel less to the north, but you're trying to tell us you feel less to the south because you want to go towards them. And if you go to the direction you want to go, the hourglass is going to flip, and you are actually going to go north.
Okay. So then let's flip it back, or let's then switch directions again.
If you
Like
want
if
to go
the
south,
hourglass
go-
switches, then just
If you
switch
want
directions.
to go south, go north.
Yeah. This is not particularly difficult.
All right, and we want to go north towards where I felt the undead. So we'll go south.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay. You all head south. The
I'll lead
hourglass
the way.
flips, and you're now all north.
I'll
Okay.
pre-move myself.
The DM, they were trying to go south. I mean, they were going north to go south.
No, we were going south to go north. We wanted to go north.
Oh, is that right?
Remember, we don't know where you are, so that
I
won't
thought
affect our
Lan-
decision.
I thought Lan was trying to go where the things were the closest, and
Yeah, me too, but I was wrong.
Kyle.
so which one was it? What did I mess up?
Who knows where people get
I mean,
There's somebody on here.
you didn't know, so technically
which-
you didn't mess up. You just didn't
Which
know.
way is it? Do I feel the undead from here?
Nuts.
Uh,
That way or this way?
Like knuckles, but
East.
like, you know, like this.
Right.
Great.
Uh,
So funny.
Okay.
She'll be like,
However, we'll go
Head that
towards
way.
Elmore.
yells, mama or dada.
hopefully Kelmore didn't get himself into too much trouble. Da-da-da-da-da.
As you enter the area, Kelmore, you can see that there are some coffins lying about the area. Once again, some of them appear to be some type of fresco on top. You do see that some of them have cracks aligned them, but you also see another hallway heading towards the east/left direction.
Is all I see in this room the frescoes?
And above tombs.
So the fresco above some caskets.
Yes.
All right. Can I stealthily, as quietly as I can, go to the nearest fresco and take a look at it?
Sure.
Maybe it's because I live near San Francisco, but I keep thinking of like Fresco as in San Francisco.
Which one is it?
So I'm just imagining like dead crabs or something on it.
That seems
One
legit.
gin.
So what are you trying to do?
I said that I want to stealthily go to the nearest fresco.
Alright, the nearest one for you would be this one.
What do I need to do?
If you're trying to examine it, another insight check with disadvantage. It's not bad. Looking at the area, you do see that there was a body in the casket, but it is no longer there. The fresco suggests some type of living warrior, or at least that once was living. It seemed to have been embalmed and entombed here. Beyond that, however, you really get no other information, other than it was a living warrior that was cast into the darkness as it still continued to beat.
What's in the casket right now? Anything?
From what you can tell, it has some dust in it, but beyond that, really nothing else.
Is the same fresco the same thing on the other cast on the other side?
To the one to your right, it does seem to have the same type of iconography, but it does seem to be fresher, if that makes any more sense.
I'm halfway tempted to go into this casket to see if that passes the trial, but I'm also afraid to do so. It may also just be a suicide. Alright. Then I will try... Is there any other kind of check? Can I take another look at this casket? Does it look like it's suicidal? Is this like the means of passing this room to put myself into the casket? That's what I'm thinking.
Each room from what... go ahead and roll insight, actually. Each room might not be a trial, it's just a room that you've entered inside. It could or could not have anything. You really don't know.
Alright, then I'm going to quietly try to go to the left over here and go through this door.
Alright. More of the area is now accessible to you. As you get closer to the area, you can tell that there's another casket, but there is one far larger than the others.
Does it look trap or any kind of identification on it that might signal of importance?
It looks perfectly preserved and sealed. Around it, it does seem to have gold flakes around, as if at one point in time it was coated in gold leaf.
Are there any traps around?
You see no visible traps at the moment.
There's no frescoes or paintings or iconography?
There is nothing here except for a raised platform 3 feet up and the lightly golden casket.
I'd like to go around it without stepping on the platform if I can.
Yeah. As you do so, the other group goes. And wrong account. Oops, wrong tool. There we go.
Everything's just wrong with you today, isn't it?
I guess so. Lan, as you lead the charge, you see 2 caskets in the area. You could go north or continue to go right. I'm just going to use right, left, up, and down. Because using east and west...
And do I feel the undead from the caskets?
You do.
Okay, thought so. I tell everybody as much. And then,
Do you want to deal with them, or do you want to just leave them be?
I want to deal with them.
Right, why do I even bother?
Yeah.
Anyone want to go stab one of those and I can back you up if they get rowdy?
I'll stab it first. You can stay back here and shoot things at it. Stay back. I'll do the stabbing. But it's gonna be hard to see.
Then a true
So-
vampire comes out and snacks on them.
You let me know. You kill anything that's not.
All right. I will hang back as he goes over to the caskets.
Alright, as you head over, Star states, so you need something
Before-
to see?
Before I walk over there too, I use my 2 sorcery points to cast magical darkness right in the center of the room.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Guess you don't need something to see. Alright, you cast Magical Darkness.
Yeah. With
Yeah,
my-
see,
with
here's the
my
problem. I
sorcery
can't
points.
see you now.
Okay,
So-
I'll tell you where they are. I'll be like, shoot him over there.
Yeah, I'm sure that. What could possibly go wrong there?
I don't know. Let's find out. Anyway, yeah, it'll cover this whole thing. Be all dark.
Yep.
Yep. And I can see through it.
Okay, what are you doing? Other than darkness.
Okay. Well, now that I did that, I'm gonna move up there and investigate the casket.
The casket seemed to be a depiction of a warrior, but you're not really sure what it is. Go ahead and roll investigation. I'm assuming you don't have the artisan background.
No.
Disadvantage insight.
Does anyone here have the artisan background?
I'm an urchin.
I'm
No.
I'm apprentice, but I also make stuff. So
I'm a
That's
criminal.
not a character though. She hasn't said she's a princess yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no one knows that. You just look
Did I find
princessly,
anything?
but obviously, so does a lot of people.
You know it's a casket with
Did
a
I
dead
find
body.
anything? Okay, I'm gonna go look at the other one.
It looks near identical. Oh wait, you rolled again. It looks
Oh, it definitely.
older.
Super identical. Okay.
One of them's like cracked open. They're identical.
Well, in that case, can I feel anything? I guess I'll use it again. Can I tell if there's something in both of them?
Yes.
Okay.
And the
Is
ones
it
you just
specifically
checked-
undead you can look at, or? Sorry, I was just asking if it's specifically undead, or if maybe Kelmore was here ahead of us. Maybe he was inside one of them.
Yeah, it says undead. I try and open the casket.
Okay, good.
All right. As you open one, the other one opens in tandem. Go ahead and roll turn order.
Fantastic.
Who saw this coming? I had no idea that there was something in there.
Should
I
Kelmore
assume-
be rolling turn order? Or,
I assume I roll tornado.
whatever.
I realize I don't think I see my weapon yet.
You'll run. Yeah. You'll be in turn order, Kelmore, but you won't arrive immediately. Go ahead and roll 1d4.
Me?
Yes, it'll be how many turns before you get there.
Yeah.
Oh, the one time we don't want a 4.
Aren't you blessed?
We need our tank. Come on, man.
Sorry, I'm here, tanking away.
The problem is that we can't see you, so.
And said tank started the whole mess to begin with.
That's okay.
That's true, you're both
You
tanks
know,
now.
you know where the other casket is, so you can cast magic at it. As I yell, like, do I know what they are?
Everyone except for Lillian is going after the zombies.
You guys can
do I
clearly
know what
tell
they are?
that they are the undead. You know that they are mummy-like creatures, but not despicably. The script-wise, you can't really discern anything else. You know that they're
You
likely...
mean land can? We can't see shit.
Yeah, that's true. Beyond that, maybe they're susceptible to some divinity magic, but it's gonna be hard when no one else can see.
You heard the caskets open. I would have yelled out the mummies.
That helps so much in shooting at them. Have you ever fired a gun in a dark room? People get hurt. Trust me, I know.
Actually, I don't do it regularly. Sorry.
All right.
Mm.
Starting order.
All right.
The mummies look around and look at you specifically, Lan, as you are the closest living creature about. While nothing else.
Lillian goes first. She didn't click her token, so it didn't get on the turn order, but she goes first.
Oh, 22. Nice.
I like this music, by the way.
I gotta get my speakers on.
It's all good. It's low, anyways. Lillian, you can tell that there's something moving about. Lan shouts out something like, "They're awake."
Mummies!
My favorite.
It's really hard to tell where they are. Is there anything you're doing?
I could tell it's gonna be great.
You're muted, by the way. She may also be away from keyboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, my Discord crashed.
Ah, okay.
Well, you are you were ready.
Okay, she stretches out her hand and lightning erupts from her hand. Wait, can she see the things?
No.
No, no one can unless you can see through magical darkness.
No, I cannot. Fuck, I can't see anything.
You can attack,
Nope.
but it'd be
It's almost as if this was a stupid idea or something.
Wait, hang on. Let me check my thing. Let me check my list. I could be a dick and dispel his darkness. I can't. I have that prepared. I'm casting dispel magic.
If you really want it to go away, you can ask. So I could sit out of turn. Don't waste a spell slot.
What?
I said if you really want it to go away, you sit. It doesn't have to be my return. I can sit on any time I want to.
I'll
But I
ready my
can't. I don't.
action for when I can see them. Then.
Yeah. I don't know. Can they? Do I know if they can see through it yet?
You won't know until they move.
I haven't found out yet. I guess we'll find out. But anyway, and I still have the cloak of displacement anyway, so
Yes.
I'm gonna be very hard to hit.
All right. Lillian is holding turn. Looking at you, Lan, you see and take note of these creatures. They seem to be moving about as if they can't see. You can clearly see in this magical darkness as you've...
Oh, I'm casting haste on myself.
Okay. Beyond their mummy-like features and skeletal structure, you can see two red eyes looking around, but there's really nothing there, just red signals. However, they then zone towards you. Maybe they can see you, or maybe they see you in some different way. But they begin to move towards you.
They can smell you.
That's by. They might be able to.
Hard to say. Let me check. Does a 14 and no, that's a 7, or a 24?
No.
18
Oh,
hit.
24 will hit me. 18 will
18.
not hit.
Okay, they seem to be swinging around you with their hands, but they don't seem to be grabbing anything. Lan.
That's good. So do I feel like they can see me or no?
You feel that they can sense you in some way. Seeing is another story.
Yeah, but I feel like they're not having any disadvantage of their eyes not being see, right?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Then I release my spell. I was like, let's hope that these undead can't see through magical, or don't have a divine, a life sense or something. Well, oh well. One hopes and didn't make it. So I released that. What spell did you have ready? Oh, you would cast haste on yourself.
Yeah,
Okay,
but she gets
never
that bonus, that additional action, so she actually can hold it if she wants to.
Yeah, I
I
have.
don't-
Can I attack now?
It would be long range, but yeah.
What rank? How far away?
Not that far, is it?
It's not that far, but it's still more than 5 feet. It is 30 feet.
Um,
Is the only one you can see.
I have my range is
Oh.
90 feet.
Yeah, you're good. The other one is blocked by a passageway. The one up north, you can hit.
Lillian stretches out her hand and lightning erupts from her palm and strikes the undead.
Is that a directed attack or is it a line attack?
It's a directed attack.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
'Cause
I was
she
actually kind
started
of worried
with melee.
about that.
You direct your lightning straight towards it, and it arcs over Shade and Star. Hitting the creature, it bolts into it. Let's see, 18 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
And I'm going to use my thing to cast an extra D8. I can do that once a turn. So it takes another 2.
It burrows into its skin and flesh. Lan, you can smell some charred flesh, but it's hard to tell if it's old or musty. It kind of smells even worse.
Okay.
However,
They also have disadvantage to attack me, by the way. I don't know if I reminded you that.
yeah, you stated it. They both missed.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to move back here and take the opportunity attacks if they attack me.
Okay, rolling 2 dice. Miss. And does 20 hit?
They got a 20 that will hit me, but I will cast shield.
Alright.
Reaction.
Don't. Okay.
Okay.
Not gonna say anything.
Shield is my reaction, and then I will cast that over in the corner, like right here.
Oh, I love that spell.
And then they both need to make intelligence saving throws, D15 or 17. Sorry.
Dex saves?
Intelligence.
Oh, well, they have no modifier in intelligence, so I rolled due to 20. That's a 3 and a 1.
Well, they both failed, so they will take. Well, that sucks. They only take 10 damage, but they now have to roll a d6 on any attack rolls or saving throws or ability checks for the next minute.
Nice.
Yes,
Let's
and
see.
then I will quicken. What is it called? Excuse me. I will quicken a Arm of Agathis. And or no, wait. Why don't I just I'm quicken an Eldritch Blast at them, but no. I'll quicken an Arm of Agathis at the 3rd level.
Alright.
Okay. And that's my turn. I
Bartholomew.
can't upcast it, but I cast it at the 3rd level.
All right then. I'm just gonna get 2 finger guns out, and then just pew pew by Eldritch Blast, 1 each. So, first one will be at the top guy. Bottom one will be the second.
Second hits.
Well, all right then. Wow. 10 damage. Nice.
12, 10, 10. Alright. Looking at the person behind
And
you.
then, oh,
You just say, watch this. Take out your handguns from your pockets, then you shoot out. Because you turned around, you missed the first one, but the second one, you burrow a hole straight through it.
no, that was a miss one. Watch this one. There we go. And
It
then, who wants a bardic inspiration die? I got 5. I might as well use 1 right now. You don't have to use it right now, but
I'll take it.
all right then. I just be like, "Hey, you look very nice today. I'm sure you can do way better at stuff than thy first shot, or Lan." And yeah,
That's
so you
encouraging.
get a D10 to use for whatever you want. You gotta be better than Lan. There's your encouragement.
That's one.
I know
down.
very little about you, but I'm sure that's enough.
3 more to go, Pelmore. Shade.
All right. How do these things look? Like, do they look pretty hurt already, or they look like they're doing just fine?
The one at the bottom seems to be doing not so well. It might be halfway to death, but the one on top seems to be relatively fine.
Okay. I will run up to the one at the top, and I will just start laying into it with the Blade of Envy. How many attacks do I have? No, 2.
All of them. If I know monks.
And then my unarmed. Okay. 23.
Does hit.
9 damage.
You grab your blade and slice through. You can tell, just like Bartholomew did, you're able to pierce enough that some of the flesh and bone just break off. Likely now close to half health. And the second one does hit.
Okay.
So dealing with that,
Yeah,
still
I missed that
standing?
one on purpose so that you could look more impressive. You're welcome.
you rake your blade back, and it does seem to be worse for wear. Maybe 2 attacks with the same type of damage might be able to take it down, or 1 really good hit.
Does a 16 hit?
16, I'm afraid, does not.
Okay. I guess that's my whole turn.
All right. Let's see. Star looks around, sees that you've got it, goes behind Bartholomew, and begins to chant something, but it'll take her another round. Lillian.
Scroll that wrong. 1d6. Yeah, fix that. Okay.
No, you get an extra D10 if you're talking about my Bardic Inspiration.
No, it was for a damage die. The damage
Oh,
die.
okay.
One of them is D8, one of them is D6.
I just heard D6 and I was like, no, that was several levels ago.
Okay, so she's just gonna let loose with 3 blasts of lightning. Actually, she's gonna move up too.
Okay.
Let me get my thing there, man. Oh wait, we're going this way. Yes.
Yeah.
Going to the right.
Wait. 30 feet. Yeah, 25. Here we go. You go here.
Yeah, you went 25, so.
She's a gnome.
Ah. Well, alright then. I did not know that. I would have been making a lot more short jokes if I had known
Do
that
you have
earlier.
to call the use before or after you use the Bardic Inspiration?
You can use the Bardic Inspiration after you make the attack roll, but before you know if it
I'm gonna
hits.
do it on the 13. So 17.
17 does not hit.
Damn. Sorry, I tried.
That one does not either.
I didn't compliment you enough.
Well, that one does hit. The 21, I'm assuming, hits.
21 does hit. I don't see a 21 though. Oh,
It was the first one.
Yeah, okay.
And then I'm gonna share a D6 here. So, I rolled a 2 again. Are you
These dice do not like you today.
As you launch your lightning straight towards the one behind Shade, you pierce in. You can tell that it's barely wobbling on one leg as you break the other one off, but it's still standing, if barely. Any other bonus action? I guess not.
I have a bonus action. I probably do, but I just don't remember what it is right now.
Okay. Let's see here. Shade's close enough. So one will go for him and the other one will go for Lan. Let's see. 17 and... No, 11's not going to hit. Lan, one goes straight towards you, but again, it just barely misses and hits the wall. For Shade, it is Oh wait, do you have anything that gives them disadvantage?
What was that?
No,
You cut out.
sorry.
DM.
They have a negative D6 to all of their attack rolls, though.
Okay, that's
'cause
good
of
to know.
synaptic
Yeah.
static.
That one rolled a 23, and it's minus a d6. Does 19 hit?
Yep, 19 still hits.
Okay. It seems to try to sucker punch you with its hand, dealing 1d6 point of damage. However, as it does make contact with your flesh, oh nice, 6. It doesn't really have that much strength. But as it makes contact with your body, go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw.
There we have a +5 for being next to me.
Okay. 29.
You see that your flesh is beginning to age quite rapidly there. You grab your blade and you slice that bit off. If you had likely left it there, it would have continued all around and wrap around your body. You don't want to get hit by these things, you now realize.
Gotcha.
Ooh.
And that is their turn. Lan.
I tell Shade to stay back.
Back, demon spawn, back.
Back. Ooh, demon. I'm going to cast Scream.
And I have to ask, was that intentional? You sounded like Decker Kane so much just now. From Diablo?
Stay a while, listen.
We both did, yes. Very much.
25
Attack
does
with
hit.
that twice.
19
Too bad I
also
don't
does
have
hit.
advantage.
Wow. Alright then.
Yeah. Because you've already rolled within the
Okay.
spectrum, 17 doesn't hit, 19 does hit, 18 does hit. I'm pretty sure you can figure out which number.
Okay. So those are my attack, and that is fire, magical fire damage to him, and magical cold damage. Does it seem to do
I
more
forgot.
damage?
Add 2 to all my damage because I forgot I had the sword in my armor.
Okay, let me check. The one in the north is still alive, but again, still barely. But Lan, as you look at the one next to you, you just bisect it with your blade. The flames around it may or may not have done something. You're not sure, but you overkill this thing by 12 points. Oh wait, sorry.
Good. I cut it to bits,
Almost like 30 points actually.
and then I dash forward with my offhand and attack.
$17 does not hit.
Does not hurt. Well, I will use my. I'll use my channel divinity to give me a +10.
Then 27 does hit.
There you go. You guys have a +10 to attack, so 27.
What type of paladin are you?
Conquest.
Oh, those ones.
Yes. I'm gonna smite.
Yes.
Magically smite him. With a level. We'll just say a level.
I shall smite you with all the magic, yes.
So 3d8, 3d8, 4d8. Nice. Another 25 magical radiant.
You believe that the large explosion might have something to do with it being susceptible to radiant damage, but it's hard to tell as it explodes in your face.
My blade glows and I cut it down.
Yeah, that was half the reason I wanted to stay back.
Yeah, be like, I told you we could take care of this.
As this occurs,
And as
you
I
hear
sheathe my
footsteps
blade.
coming behind you. Kilmore, you've heard an impact and are now there.
I point my finger gun in that direction. Who's there?
Oh, hey Bartholomew. I thought I heard the sound of.
Get the Jesus, Adam.
How do we know it's
Ronnie.
Kelmore? Kelmore, tell us something only you would know.
Good point. Put my finger gun back.
Yeah,
I am
I pull
aware
my-
that.
my blaster out.
Hold on. No, that wasn't with him. Sorry. Oh wait, no, it was him.
Something,
wanted
something
me
only you would
to-
know.
You wanted me to play with chipping your wood in the forest earlier, but I denied you.
You
Yeah,
did.
but he didn't want to. All right, it's him.
Okay.
He didn't want to. He was embarrassed. He told me later.
So
Anyway.
I see you guys are here.
Here we are.
Star doesn't want to go home, so we're here instead.
I see.
As you do.
Well,
Yeah,
I can understand that feeling to an extent, Star.
It's just boring.
So
over there.
I haven't been able to. Yeah, I expect something like that. But you know, when your family is gone, you tend to realize what it is that you're missing. At least for some people. I certainly miss my family. Anyways, I haven't been able to find much leads through how to solve this trial so far.
Hmm.
All we've done is vandalize.
Speaking of vandalize, I'm gonna go rub the coffins.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we need to rob these coffins, and
I'm gonna rub the one on
I gotta have
on the
polymorph.
staircase. That one looks
I have-
important.
I have polymorph in my ring now, and I can twin it. So, hee hee.
Yeah, you're welcome. By the way.
Yeah, I can polymorph you into a giant ape and one of our friends. 2 apes, 2 Tyrannosaurus Rexes.
You do remember that they get the Itmon of the creature, right?
Yep.
You still
Not
have
worried about-
personality and memories.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's why
go
giant
rob this
apes would be
coffin.
better because they have a 6 intelligence because they can actually.
They're not brain dead. They're just stupid.
Yeah.
Compared to a
T-Rexes
person
have
anyway.
a 2 intelligence. You can make the argument for.
Bartholomew,
So
Yeah,
that's why you just use giant apes.
as you look at the strange coffin that has already been broken in, you peer inside and there appear to be 2 weapons that were inside that are now gone. You see dust, like almost impacted and cratered inside. However, outlining, or rather inside of it, lining the bed of the coffin seems to be gold after gold after gold coin just lined up around it. Whoever broke this seemed to want just the weapons and nothing else. Inside, you find about 1,000
Not
gold.
to you. Okay, so I'm just gonna look back and ask, were those mummies carrying weapons?
They were not.
No.
No, not that I saw.
Oh. Well, there's nothing in this coffin as I grab the gold. And just like try and like stow it away.
I want a perception check.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll sleight of hand from everybody.
Go for it.
And I drop it on the floor. Oh, who put that there?
You're just rushing it into your
I-
bag,
A
and
sa-
some of it falls down. You go. You just put your body.
A
in
sack of
front
money fell from the sky. This place really is magic.
Uh-huh. Thank you, Bartholomew, for finding some coin for us. It would be useful for our future endeavors. I am sure.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
Is there
Star then
anything in that
states, or you
corner?
can keep it. Really doesn't matter. Weren't we here after your sister and not money? Kelmore, or is money all you?
Yeah, you know what? I agree with her. That's as I start picking up the money from the ground. That's a good point. You know, we're here for family. Family's more important
And
than
she
any
gives-
money that I'm.
She gives Bartholomew
having.
a thumbs up behind her back.
I was trying to rib Bartholomew a little bit.
Yeah, she wanted to do
What
that
was
to
in
you.
this
No. Feel free to. No.
What was in this corner?
As in the corner you're at now? The corner that you're currently at seems to be another way going north. I just haven't revealed it yet.
No, the one over here where I'm blinking.
To the left.
The corner I went through to get here.
Oh, it's just more hallway.
I mean,
I'll open it for you if you want, but it's just more hallway.
If it was just a corner, then that's fine. I guess I will start heading north.
I'll just put the 1,000 gold in my inventory for now. I mean, you know.
Was there nothing in the sarcophagus that they broke it into?
Lan said he was investigating.
There were
that, but
weapons in there as well that are gone. Hence why I asked if they were carrying
Yeah,
weapons.
I went looking too. I don't know if I found nothing in the other one, but
The other ones seem to not really have anything much, but they do have weapons, but not of great importance as those were left behind. One seems to have a scimitar, and one seems to have a longsword. They are both +1 weapons. Which is
They're
still
what?
good, but
they're
not
what you cut out. I'm sorry.
a scimitar and a longsword, both +1.
Yeah. Oh, okay. If I take them over to the other sarcophagus, do they fit inside the spot where the other weapons are?
They do not.
Okay, well I'll take them then.
Yeah, I mean, they wouldn't have been buried there. I mean, why would they take the weapons from there and put them in the other coffins?
I don't know. Just trying it out.
Hmm.
What if it was a key to something?
It's a theory.
Are there any
A
tracks?
very sound one, but, you know, a theory nonetheless, I suppose.
Do you say
That's
tracks
why I
or
don't hang
tracks?
around you guys too much. You rub off on me.
Tracks.
If there were, the sands of time, or rather the sands inside the cavern, seem to have gotten rid of them. You can roll survival if you want to check, like really closely. It's hard to tell with a 13, but maybe to the right, but that leaves 2 pathways.
I'm gonna head toward the left first.
Are we all in agreement there? Or? I mean, apparently we're supposed to make these decisions as a group according to the weird tiefling man outside.
Well, I'm okay with it. I guess we can go that way. We went the way I wanted to go, so.
Sure. We'll take
care of
turns
what I
picking
wanna do.
directions, I
I'm okay
guess.
with that.
I don't know.
I mean,
I'll
I don't
humor
know.
somebody else.
The right direction isn't here, so what's the difference?
Fair enough.
The right one's this direction, as Star points towards the right direction.
Then I
Have you
guess
done
that
this
sounds
before?
more
That's
interesting.
cheating. Come on.
No, I haven't done it before. I'm messing with. It's not as fun when I mess with Shade.
I think Star was trying to do
Oh.
a phrase, a joke on the phrase "right," as in correct.
Hey, leave the jokes to me. You know, like, you know, what's the similarities between you and hair plugs? You both look fun and you smell weird. But
What's a hair plug?
oh, it's this new technology where they just singe hair to your head.
Sounds like it hurts.
Kelmore.
Oh,
as
it
you
does,
enter
especially with
into
the
that area,
firebolt spell I use.
and
But you
stop
know,
right there. Actually, you can move 1 step back. Thank you. As you enter into
and
the
there's a
area
purple worm.
and turn the corner, there is indeed something there, but not a purple worm. As you round the corner, you feel a light shining in front of your face. It doesn't emit light, rather, but you do feel something shining towards you. And you feel the sensation of magic just completely disappear.
I what disappear?
The sensation of magic on your body, on your weapons, anything that you're attuned to, just gone. As this creature is
What
shining
about
light in
the
front of you.
anti-magic?
Oh
It's
no.
gone
The
as well.
Anti-magic and my link with shelter.
That might still be there, but you can't access it as you try to connect, and it's like a busy signal.
It's all right. I will go on guard and ask, "What are your intentions, friend or foe?"
Go ahead and roll turn order.
I think that answered your question.
Why am I rolling so bad?
Huh?
Hey, I'm
At least
right there
you're
with
good
you,
for
bud.
that.
Hey, what did I miss? I was freaking out. My dog has missing a bunch of hair. So.
Turn order.
Oh, we went down some anthills and he's not magicked anymore because of this a-hole with the lantern.
What a-hole with the lantern?
In
One in
the,
front of
like,
me.
northeastern part of the caves that we went down when we met up.
I'll ping, if you can see it.
Yeah, he had magic, everything, but now he doesn't because this guy shined a light on him, and I guess they're all light shy or something. I don't know.
It doesn't affect my skills though.
It doesn't.
No, it does not.
And again, it's not really emitting a light, it's just emitting a force. The best way I could explain it was a light, though.
It's a force that feels like a light.
Sure, why not?
Like a beholder.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking from the last campaign.
Oh yeah, like my beholder lantern that I have for about a game.
Hey, who's the one that rolled 2 natural ones?
Me.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah, I
it was
remember you
you.
spent like 5 or 6 games trying to fix the damn thing. Anyway,
Sorry.
I
Off
was just
topic.
trying to surprise that guy.
we all suck. We all suck.
Oh,
we
wow.
all suck. In initiatives, anyway.
You really do.
Why am I not in the initiative? I clicked on my thing.
I don't know. Did you click on your token?
I did. That's weird.
I'll just put you
Whatever.
at 10 then, since you barely beat Kelmore. The point 14.
In dexterity?
Apparently.
I think Lillian's token is still way back where.
Yeah, that's just my dex tiebreaker.
Oh, oops. I'll put you there. No, I'll put you in front of Bartholomew. Alright.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds fair. I mean, I like staying in back of everyone so that they can be my meat. I mean, front line.
Alright. Looking at you, you do see that the creature does shine a
That's-
light on you. At least, that's the best. I'm going to interpret that. Because I'm tired of trying to interpret it. It then goes straight for you. Looking as if it's trying to grasp you, it does not hit you, rather it walks its hand towards you, and I want you to go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
Alright.
Nice.
Right, so did it turn off his thing? His sword or whatever?
Partially.
Partially.
It's like a busy signal kind of dealy.
Basically, the best way I can interpret it in modern terms, they're blocking any signal you would have, like a phone signal. But in this case, magic.
Yeah, he tries to talk to it. It's just boop, boop, boop.
The creature swipes straight towards you, Kelmore, but luckily enough, you're able to bend backwards. You see its hand is gloved, but you do see some bone extremities around it. While you weren't there, I'm going to assume the team relayed the information. You really don't want to get grabbed by anything here.
Can I know what that thing is now with that roll?
I'm not sure if you can see it where
You
you're
don't
at.
even see it right now, do you?
Oh, I can't see it.
No, you're behind a rock. You can barely see Kelmore, and you
Yeah,
hear
he's
how you
around it
fend
like
your
a
foe,
wall.
so you know there's an enemy there. But I'll just let you keep that roll. Whenever you're able to see it, I'll tell you something about it. Shade.
Alright. I'm gonna run around. I assume that once I'm like in the light, I'm kind of in the anti-magic field as well.
As well.
Okay.
The
I'm
anti-magic
gonna
and
run up to it.
anti-anti-magic field.
And I'm just gonna try like punching it. Up to you. My unarmed attacks are supposed to count as magical because of my key. It's not magic per se, it's just my key, but it's up to you whether or not that would overcome resistance or not if it has it. But I'll just roll.
Yeah, for monks, that's kind of up to the DM. Personally,
Yeah, because
I
it's
don't
not
see-
magic, it's key. But yeah, I'll
It's
leave
his
it.
inner chakras.
Does a 20 hit?
20 does hit, and yeah, I'll let you keep the air quotes magical effect of your blows.
Yeah, because it's not like magic, it's just like for overcoming resistances. So.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. Second attack. 14, I assume, misses.
14 does miss.
Okay, and I'll spend a key point to Flurry of Blows. 2 more attacks. 16, I
Does
assume
hit.
miss. Does hit, oh great.
Oh.
10, and last attack. 24
Does hit.
for another 12. So that's 30 points of damage.
As Kelmore bends backwards, you can tell there's an enemy moving around. You round the corner, seeing it, you feel your magic gone. But you can worry about that later. You punch this thing, try to hit again, and it moves around. Punch it one more, and then another, and you feel that it is near death's door. It's a good thing you're a monk.
Alright. Oh yeah.
I'm kind of glad that I'm like not first because I would have run the corner.
Shade
I have
goes.
no idea if this is permanent or not.
Star goes around you guys. Let's see. 25, 30. Alright, she could do something, but Nah, she decides not to. Lillian.
Where I can see this thing?
Not yet. You would have to move. Let's see how.
I can see it from here.
Yeah, I'd say you could see it from there. I mean, you're a little shorter than most everyone else, but you're not so short you can't see the thing.
Are you even?
Okay, so what would that 29 tell me about?
From what you can tell, the lantern itself seems to have eyes just engraved into it, but it looks more like a chrysalis form. You can tell that some of them might be beholder eyes, so they have other effects other than the paralysis of magic. But one big eye is in the epicenter of those eyes, and it's likely what's blocking everyone's magical abilities. And are you in range is what I'm wondering.
Yes, 90 feet.
No, not yours.
No,
That's
of him.
fact. And you are. But luckily, most of your constructs are constructs.
What?
Don't worry about it. The creature itself, then, you can see it seems to be an undead type of spirit. While you're not exactly sure what spirit it is, you can clearly tell it was summoned here for a purpose or a reason, like a familiar.
So my armor still works?
Barely.
What does that mean?
It means you can't.
Probably means you're.
You can still use your attacks that are charged into it, but you can't ramp them up in any way.
Like I can't use the extra d6.
You can't do the extra d6. You can't like cast a spell at a higher level. Mainly because you're an artificer. Words. Mainly because your class specializes with this, and they don't want to just neutralize you. Kelmore, in a sense, can do two things, so I'm fine with neutralizing him by half.
Okay, well I'm gonna. Well, can I aim for the eye?
You can aim for the lantern.
Destroy the artifact.
Why do you want me to aim for the eye?
He
Because
wants
you
to keep
destroy
it.
the artifact that's extraordinarily useful.
I aim for the monster then.
Okay,
I guess that misses.
14 does miss.
Does the 29 hit?
29 does it. Arcane electricity around the creature, it bolts in. It hits with the force, but it is not dead. However, it is near death. Again,
My haze still be going on?
I don't think
No.
so. You guys spent enough time.
Has it been left?
You guys were searching for
Okay.
things, so I'm gonna say 10 minutes have passed. How long does haste last?
A minute.
Yeah, then it's gone.
My turn.
All right, Bartholomew.
So does she relay that there's a beholder eye like anywhere on that thing, or like he has something
Yes.
like that?
Yeah, she relays. There's beholder eyes in that thing.
Oh, that's yeah. You know what? I think I'm gonna hang back here. It would only have to hear me for vicious mockery, right?
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna call it a bony little nerd who needs a special eye to make himself feel good about his lack of abilities, and just do that. So he needs a wisdom save.
I swear if you killed it.
Oh yes. Oh my God, does that kill it?
As you shout out to it about needing something, needing help, and it can't do anything on its own, you just see it drops the lantern, it shatters on the ground, and it just folds in on itself as it dies.
I rolled max
Okay.
damage too. That's
Can I
beautiful.
catch that?
You cast what?
Can I catch the lantern?
Do you have some sort of reaction to do so?
He's
Not really, no.
Shane, do you?
I have a bonus action.
I have deflect missiles, which allows me to catch projectiles as a reaction.
I don't think that would work.
I can do Mage Hand as a bonus action.
It would have to be a reaction because it's dying on Bartholomew's turn.
it would have to be my turn.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
So it.
To be honest, I don't think Shade would even think to catch it anyways.
Yeah. So it hits the ground and it just squelches. And Bartholomew, you just see start giving you a thumbs up.
How'd you like that, you big fucking nerd?
She didn't even have a turn.
As you round the corner, it You don't see it anymore except for cloth that's on the ground. And
What's the casting time for levitate?
uh,
Actually, wait, can I cast Featherfall on it?
is
That
it a
is a
reaction?
reaction, yes.
I think
Yes.
Featherfall
It is.
specifies creature, but might work.
What's the wording?
I mean, it's an eye of a creature. Would that count? Casting time is one reaction for Featherfall, so.
It would have to be wording, because it's possible. I just need the wording.
Hello?
Can you bring up the spell?
Choose up to 5
Oh, me?
creatures within
Oh.
range. The creature's distance slow, so just that would not work, I'm afraid.
Didn't think
While the
so, that's
eyes were
fine.
part
It's
of the
an
creature,
eye.
it is no longer of that creature anymore.
I do good.
Yes, Bartholomew, thank you. Good job.
Let it be known, the power of insults saved us on this day.
You can see that the eyes are shattered and cracked on the ground. They're still there, just not in solid pieces. The cloth is also still there, and as you round the corner, there is nothing else. It just loops around.
Oh.
Oh, he's disconnecting.
That is my internet. Which means
Oh,
it
well.
might be raining because it's
Oh.
been raining all week.
No, Discord keeps crashing for me.
Yeah, you seem fine to me, so. I'm just gonna, like, scoop up the pieces of the eye and just, you know, see what's up with that.
They're in crystalline structure.
Not so tough now, are you?
It's broken, but you could sell it for something. And to speed things along, the other side is just an empty passageway.
Would I be able to use mending on it?
Huh.
Good question, actually.
Mending.
Because I'm an artificer, so I make things. It's my thing.
How long does
So
mending
would my
take?
mending work on it?
An action.
No. Like, how long?
It takes
What's-
minutes to fix something.
That would take you roughly.
It fixes like a foot time.
Okay. So it'd be a line apiece. It would probably take you 2 weeks to fix one eye, but possibly doable.
Could you use a new project?
Yeah, I'll take that. I can use a new project.
But
Yeah,
let
I'll
me-
take
you
all
gave
the
up an
pieces
eye?
I see and then just hand them to her.
There are multiple eyes.
Oh.
They didn't get a chance to use all of them, but there are multiple eyes. Do you want to give her like all of them? The big one, which is likely the one. I'm not saying it is.
I mean, we'll start with the big one, obviously, but
Okay.
I'll take them all and just store them for later, I guess.
Do you give them to me or?
I'll
He gives you
yeah,
the
I'll
big
give
one.
them all to you, I guess.
Oh. Are you sure? 'Cause you could
I
probably make
mean-
some money off of that.
I could, but we could also use them.
I could also fix it probably. So
Yeah.
Okay. Just saying. You get about 5 pieces of eyes worth, and you can bring in whenever you have some downtime. It'll probably take roughly 2 weeks, but who knows? But the other side, as you investigate Kelmorn Shade, seems to be an open passageway.
Might be a bit more organic than you're used to, but, you know, who doesn't like a challenge?
I guess I'll go through the open passageway because I'm really trying to find my sisters at this time.
Really working on that group aspect, aren't we? On that group dynamic.
You go through
I'm
and there
walking
doesn't seem
and
to be any new information. It's just an empty corridor.
um,
Go on.
Lillian is gonna catch up with him and like grapple him to make him slow down so he doesn't run into something. You need to have patience. It's dangerous down here. I want to make athletic checks to stop him from like rushing at foolishly again.
I mean,
Yeah, last time you did that, you got into a beholder eye, dude.
it'll be Kelmor can just say he stops.
Oh wow. Yeah, you know what? I'm using Flash of Insight. Wait, does he auto-fail on a 1?
I know.
We usually do that, don't we?
Yes, I know other games don't, but I like to because it's funnier for me.
Oh, I have a meme for that. Yeah, let me find it.
I guess I
Awesome.
trip and fall. Man, I've
Um,
been so badly today.
But
I
Lillian, you
swear.
got a 2, so I'm also gonna make it a little worse for you too.
Wait, I can fix that. I have my 8 added to this because I have it on my armor. So that's a 8. And I can make it a 13 if you want me to.
It's up to you. I mean, it's not gonna be
Not really
bad,
necessary.
It's just gonna be awkward.
I say just leave it just because it'd be funny.
It's an
Like,
8.
he just lightly trips him and he just, like, comedically falls over.
Lillian, you grab onto Kelmor, telling your story about not getting into danger once more. Kelmor not really used to people as short as Lillian. You're not that short, but you're still shorter than everyone else. You grab onto his pant leg, stopping him, causing him to trip, but he pivots, trying to rebalance himself. He falls face first close to you, and you are an inch away from face-to-face contact, which is a little awkward.
She's gonna blush and back away quickly.
Just so you know, I'm wearing full plate armor, so it's a little heavy.
You still got
Speaking, so is she. Technically speaking, so is she, but you don't know that.
And yeah, that's true. That's why I'm telling you that my character's wearing full plate. Anyways, I get back up, dusting myself off. I'll say, once you guys were here, I thought you were able to keep up. Come on.
I clean him up with prestidigitation.
So I keep walking onward.
Actually, wait, do I have that cantrip? I can't remember what ones I have for this character.
I'm sure you have some sort of brush that you brush yourself off when you get dirty sometimes. If you don't.
I have prestidigitation.
Okay, then you each need prestidigitation. While one way led to an empty spot, and the other one led towards a very strange encounter that seemed out of the place. Heading north, or heading up, you definitely will find something else. Maybe sisters, maybe more trouble, as we end the session for today.